What's happening, HC Nation? Hey, Zach Gitters here with another, let's see, this is a mixture of a Whatever Wednesday and a Sneak Peek Thursday. So I wanted to share with you the new website on Whatever Wednesday, but I was like, you know what? It's more of a sneak peek. So I want to show you exactly what it is this way. So these are just a few of, let me go back a little bit. The website, I wanted to show you the website. This is the website that we're designing. The website is still in production. So I want to let you know that, just in case you're like, there's errors here, or this should look a little better. It is going to. I'm just showing you a little bit of where we're at so that you can see what we're doing for the EMEA in the future. And this is really cool because we have writers that are actually writing the summaries of each of these people. And these, as you can see, are people from the game. But as soon as we get closer to being done with all the people in the game, then we're going to stretch out to a lot of other subjects. But as we're doing this, we're actually creating new sets of people which are actually being made into the game, such as the War of 1812. We also have another pack of the Renaissance. Let's see. There's a few other ones. I can't think of them right now, and I don't want to interrupt this video for that. I'm trying to figure it out. But basically, in this program, in this website, you're going to be able to see Pythagoras' theorem. This is when he lived. This is where he was. But say, you know what? I'd rather have it in a map form. Okay, then let's go to a map form. Now, again, these are being worked on, and we're using a Google map to actually show you the location of each of these people. So Pythagoras was actually in the islands off of Italy, land off of Italy, while over here, some of the other greats were all over the place in Greece. Some of the far off islands, supposedly, like Homer. I actually don't know anything much about where he began, but that's the idea. But say you don't want a list like this, which you can just go down and be looking for exactly the people that you want. Now, say you want to know about the American Revolution. You go over here to minimum year, and these will actually be in black when we fine tune it. But you can actually figure out between, let's see, 1700 and 1850. Huh? No, that's BC. That's going backwards. Okay, let's say 2000. Who lived? And there you go. Now you have everybody that we have currently. Let's tone this down to say 1800. Okay, so the list is smaller. A lot of these are the American Revolution, but at the same time, you're going to have other people from around the world. Yeah, see, like the geisha, or okay, I can't find anyone yet that's. Napoleon. Okay, so while we were fighting the American Revolution, did you know that Napoleon Bonaparte was actually starting to grow up and also become well-rounded in military strategy? So there's a lot of different things that are being developed at this time. So say I want a map between these two dates. Oops, I need to span out a little bit because everyone is over here. Again, it's still being fine-tuned. And actually the map, I've got to actually pay for the map. So I'm just waiting until it's to the point of being fully developed. Now, say I want to go to a region. Let's see. I want to go to Africa. Okay. This still needs to be fine-tuned as well. Where are we? The complete opposite side of the world has Africa. Let's move over. Okay. So you'll find people like Mansa Musa and other people that were in here. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be going over to other countries and having them translate some of our work and then also add in some of their countries' people as well. And we'll pay them to create history from the African continent. And this will be the same in like France and Germany and UK. So it would be the same as Chad or Niger or even Egypt. So as we go, they will actually write their own history. And then what we want to do is, because there's only one history. Though there's different opinions on history, we're going to try to make it so there's only one history for everyone. Everyone just relies on, okay, this is the actual history. We will use our historians to go out and meet the historians in other countries and start working on a collaboration. So whether we're in Mongolia and we're telling the history of Mongolia, well, we're not just going to have them tell about Genghis Khan or Kublai Khan and give their take on them and their expansion. We're actually going to work with them to create this is history. No revisionist history. This is just pure history. That is going to be the hardest task I think anybody has ever embarked on, because there's so many opinions of different things depending on which country. Math is the same wherever you go. Science is basically the same wherever you go. Language, it's their own language. So it's not really much of a perspective as it is this is how we speak, so you need to learn it this way. But history is different. It's completely different. And so we want to work with people to actually create this one vision of this is what history is. That's why I said that this is the most interactive and the most knowledgeable website on the whole web when it comes to history. Because we will actually work, we won't just do our research in books. We'll actually, and especially not the web, we'll actually go to these sites and talk to the people. China might be a while out, but especially the UK, we already are working with the Historical Society. And we want to get historical conquest there. So getting the history to be equal between and the American Revolution will probably be the hardest thing to talk to to England about, and try to hone down on what history is, just pure fact history. So this is embark on a 10 to 30 year adventure through this, but I hope that it'll be well worth it. Now, say we had Africa, we wanted to see who was in Africa during this time, so we honed it down to this continent during these times. As you can see, we don't have anyone yet. Let's say instead of Africa, we're not going to go to a region. We want to go to an era. So we can go to a certain time period, or we go down further, Napoleonic era. There's Napoleon, because of course he was in the Napoleonic era. But that's all we have actually right now. Let's see. Makes it a lot harder that you can't see it. Okay, American literature, American Revolution. Let's do American Revolution. Who has that topic? Okay, it's not where the American Revolution is. It's right here. And as of right now, again, this needs fine-tuning. But that's basically what will be there. Now, also, say you want these time periods and you want it in a timeline format. Boom! Look at all that. That's a lot that went on during that time. There's a lot of people there. Again, this is, wait a second. Okay, so this is supposed to be just those time periods. Again, another thing that needs to be fine-tuned, but you won't see the whole timeline. You'll see basically from 1700 to 1850. And that way, all of these will be more spaced out. So this is basically the website that we're designing. You will actually be able to request a certain person to be researched. And then our writers will actually go after that person and get all the research done and pop it on the page so that you can ask for basically anybody, and we're going to find you the history. Now, of course, if 100 people put in on the same day for us, 100 people, it's going to take a little while to get those pages done. But at least in the beginning, if you sign up when we first open this up for everyone, then you're going to be able to get your person done fairly quickly, because there's not much of a line. And as we get more popular, there's going to be more of a line, and hopefully at the same time we're going to have more writers, which will make it a lot easier, because the more writers we have, the more people are researching, and able to get this information out. So stay tuned for more information. We're going to keep going. One last thing, type. So say you want all the, that's it down pretty far. Oh, nope, too far. Leaders. I want all the leaders. So in historical conquest, the leaders, what? Oh, it's because I have all these other, I have to clear out all of this. So leaders during the 1700 to 1850, again, still fine tuning it. Lewis and Clark, explorers, leaders. They're under leaders, but they actually should be explorers. Again, we're still working on it, but this is basically what it is. As of right now, it should be done by the 1st of March. We got 15 days. Well, 18 days. No, 29 days this month, because it's I found out it's Sadie Hawkins Day, but it's leap year. So 29 minus 13. Oh, I guess I was right. 16 days. Okay, so keep watching, and I'm going to give you a little bit more as we go. Thanks so much for watching tonight, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy the website as soon as it's finished. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.